everyone, today I'm going to be unboxing two more albums from OnlyOneOf. I have their brand new album, seOul Collection, as well as their older album, Produced by Part 1. I only have the white version of Produced by Part 1, which is why I decided to film these together, because I didn't want to do a separate unboxing for just this one album. But I do have the box set that includes both the matte and glossy black versions of seOul Collection. So this is my first comeback since standing OnlyOneOf at the end of January, and I'm very, very excited to look through this album. I know this comeback has been pretty divisive with longtime fans of the group, and I understand why, but I personally am really enjoying it. They've definitely done something a bit different with the title track. It does lean a bit more mainstream 4th gen boy group, but I feel like they still put their own spin on it, and the B-sides, for me at least, seem to live up to what I've enjoyed from their past work. And what I've seen of the photo shoots for this album look very beautiful, so I'm excited to see those as well. The pre-orders for this album kind of confused me, because they did a limited run early pre-order of this box set version, and then later did pre-orders for the individual versions. I did not realize that's what was happening though, so when I went to pre-order the box set and saw that it was out of stock on the site I usually order from, I kind of panicked and paid a little more than I should have on a different site. So I did not get any pre-order bonuses, unfortunately, but it does come in this little slipcase that has the album logo on the front. And it's open on the side so you can see the actual albums. And on the side it says seOul Collection. I love the hollow lettering. I love how it's rainbow when the light hits it. I feel like that really fits this album. I do wish this side was closed in because I can already tell that's going to make these a pain to get in and out of the sleeve. And there are two different versions of the album, and each has a different photo book and photo card set. So we have the matte black and the glossy black versions. They are both black. We have no white version this time around. But I do like that they do have different photo books, because I know for the Instinct Part 1 and Part 2 albums, each version had the same photo book. It was just a different back cover. So I like that we have different photo books for these. But other than, literally one is matte and one is glossy. Other than that, they are pretty identical with the packaging, which is common for OnlyOneOf. I think I'm going to look at the matte version first, because it's a little easier to show the track list on this version. Again, set up almost identically to the Underground Idol albums, as well as the other group albums I've opened. There are 7 songs on the album, but I kind of ignore track 7 and just listen to the first 6. So we have Chrome Hearts, which is a Korean version of their Japanese single Chrome Arts, which came out, I think, in January. We have the title track Soul Drift, and then the B-sides Mirage, Candy Bomb, Blue Blue Soul, which is the translation of a Japanese B-side. However, I like Blue Blue Soul better than the Japanese version because the lyrics have a similar sentiment, but I feel like they tell a different story. And this one was written entirely by Nine, the lyrics were. And I just really, really like what he did with the song, a little bit better than the original Japanese version. And then we have Nabi, which is probably my favorite song on the album. It is so beautiful and a really good album closer. Because like I said, I just kind of ignore track 7. Track 7 is the English translation of Dora Maar. Dora Maar is a non-album single that they released back in 2020. It is one of my favorite songs by the group. However, they did a contest back when the song first came out to pick a translation for the English version. And the lyrics that won are not the best, to put it nicely. I don't want to be too harsh on it because this was the chosen lyrics. A conscious choice was made there, but I don't agree that that was the right move. I obviously wasn't a fan yet when all of that happened, but I have found out about it through reading things online, and Yeah. Sonically, like, it sounds fine if you don't pay attention to the lyrics of the English version. It's not the worst thing in the world, but definitely does not live up to the Korean version even a little bit, in my opinion. But English versions are often hit or miss, and it's very easy to just not play that song and just pretend it's a nice little cohesive 6-song mini instead. My biases in the group are Nine and Yoojung. I am hoping to collect their cards, so I'm hoping to pull one of them today. I believe you get one random photo card in each album. I like that the black in this version is honestly a little bit grayish. I feel like that will hopefully make it a little easier to distinguish the two. I know they have separate photo shoots, but I'm not quite sure which one goes with which version yet, so I'm excited to find out. Okay, it looks like this one has... I don't really know how to describe these outfits, because I don't remember if these were in the music video. But I feel like these outfits were in the first set of teaser photos they started releasing with the units. I really like the lighting in this picture. That's very cool. Oh, perhaps I was wrong. Perhaps we get both photo shoots here. This was the other set of teaser photos. These glittery mesh outfits. These are really cool. A couple interesting things to note here. We are starting with 9 again, which is consistent with what I've seen from the previous albums. And that's so interesting to me that he seems to be the designated first member for photo books, because I feel like they usually go in age order, and he's the youngest, so that's like the reverse of what I'm used to. But they also don't have that little title page with the member's name here. I've noticed that in most of their older albums, so that's an interesting design change there. That was his teaser photo that they released. I remember seeing that one. Yeah, these outfits are really cool. Like the burnt ties and the gloves. Very cool detailing. So this has me really curious what's in the other photo books. I figured one of these would be in one version and this would be in the other. Maybe we'll just get different photos from the photo shoots. We shall see. God, that's such a pretty picture. Oh, this is fun. So these, you can't really tell that much from 9 because his hair is pretty similar, just a little bit longer in the more recent pictures. But this photo shoot, I've seen spoilers on the timeline, was actually done back during their Underground Idol series. You can tell when you'll see some of the other members' hairstyles because they do not match up. I like this outfit, the little mesh shirt underneath. That's really fun. Ooh, that's a razor blade bracelet. That's really edgy. Very cool, though. And that was Mill's teaser photo for this version. Or this set of photos, I should say. That's a really cool picture with the reflection in the mirror. Very nice. I love this outfit. I think this is one of my favorite outfits overall from this era so far. Those are just really cool pants. With like all the like distressing on them. Just very cool. I love the vibes. And yeah, see here you can start to see that it's an older photo shoot because he has blonde streaks in the main ones for this album and he has no blonde streaks here. And then we have their unit photos. Of course, I think that was the first teaser they released for this album, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and here you can really see what I mean with the pants. Like, those are so cool to me. I am a little... I don't want to say disappointed. I do really, really like the music video for the title track, but the one thing I wish we had a little more of was interactions between the units. Because I feel like the Underground Idol series was so good at storytelling, and the acting in those was so good. I wanted to see more of that in Soul Drift as well. But I'm glad at least that we're getting these little unit photos here. I feel like that kind of makes up for it a little bit. Because we didn't get unit photos in any of the solo albums. Next we have Rie. I do find myself missing those little title pages. But then again, this does mean we get more pages with pictures on them, so I suppose it's a fair trade-off. I love the like reddish hair color they've given him. It's very pretty, but I don't love that they've been giving him a lot of blue contacts this era. I am almost never a fan of blue contacts on idols. But that is just a personal gripe. Yeah, I'm really curious what the photo shoot in the other version is going to be. And we have Junji. Again, that was his teaser photo on the left. I think that was the first teaser photo we got from these outfits. Oh, wow. That's a really good picture right there. His hair for this album is so cool. And yeah, see, he had the purplish. I mean, his hair is still purplish, honestly. It's kind of smart the way they did his hair dye, actually. Because it feels like they layered it on top of what was already there, which is kind of what you're supposed to do to keep your hair healthier. I feel like K-pop groups don't normally do that. And then we've got Junrie's unit photos. Oh, these are so cute. The hand holding. That's precious. Oh my gosh! I got a Yoojung. This is my first Yoojung photo card. Well, other than the one from his solo album. That's really cool. I've been pulling mostly 9 for the solo card so far, and then I had a Cuban that I pulled in Produced by Part 2, but this is my first Yoojung other than his solo card, and this is a really, really pretty card too. Yeah, I'm normally not a big concept card collector, but I really don't mind OnlyOneOf's concept cards. They're really nice. Because, like, even though it's not a selfie, it's still, like, a nice close-up photo, so that's awesome. Yay! I mean, of course, I'm happy with any card I pull because I love all of the members, but that was really fun. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I love that we get unit photos in, like, every outfit so far. That's really nice. Got another group photo. Again, I love the, like, grungy nighttime vibes of this. It fits the music video for the title track very well. And I like that. I like when photo shoots for albums are different from the music video, but still have a similar vibe. And then we have Yoojung. His hair is really cool for this album. It's faded really quickly during promotions, I've noticed, but the blue color that he had for the photo shoot is really, really pretty. I really like his, like, shirt. I don't know if it's all one piece or if it's, like an undershirt with an overshirt, but I really like the top half of this outfit. I don't know how I feel about the pants. I'm not sure I like the, like, white stripes down them, but I really, really like this. Like, the top half of this outfit is really cool. I like the little bag. That's a fun accessory. I'm so glad we got more pictures of his iconic blonde wavy hair in this photo shoot because that was an iconic look. It really was. So, so gorgeous. Then we have Cuban. Where is he? What is this location? Interesting that for some of them their teaser photos are not in here, because I think Cuban's had a fridge for his teaser photo. But that's what I'm saying, maybe we'll have more shots from that photo shoot in the other version. That's a very cool red leather jacket. Ugh, yes, I had already forgot that he had long hair for his solo. That was such a good look. Like, of course, he is very handsome with short hair as well, but I just feel like the long hair gives him such a cool vibe, personally. I like this outfit, too. And then their unit photos, they are so good at unit photos. It's, like, not even funny. Like, ugh. Like, I don't know if you can call it acting, but, like, the emoting that they are doing in this photo shoot is so good. These are so nice. Then we have a group photo. This is another really good one. The nighttime vibes are so nice. Oh, Mill's got a little bag too. That's fun. Oh, this is a really cute group photo. All the smiles. Very precious. Then we have our lyrics for Chrome Hearts, Soul Drift, Mirage, Candy Bomb, Blue Blue Soul, Nabi, and the English version of Dora Maar, which, again, just gonna ignore that one. It's really not that bad. I've heard worse English versions, like, I'll be honest. It's just the original Dora Maar is so good that, like, anything less than perfection was gonna be a disappointment. And then, of course, our credits page. Very gorgeous. Next, we have the Glossy Black version, which, as the name suggests, is very similar packaging-wise, just glossy instead of matte. I don't know if it's purposeful or if it's just because of the glossiness, but this one does read a darker black, whereas the other version reads a bit more gray. Again, same track list, of course. It is the same mini album. Yeah, like, you can see it's a little bit lighter, but these ones are the same. So it seems like it is just an effect of the glossy coating rather than purposeful stylistic choice, but I still think it's a neat visual distinction. So I'm really curious what photo shoot this is going to have. Okay, so it does look like we're going to be getting a mix of photo shoots in here as well, since we did see some of these photos in the last version. This, I believe, is the photo they used for the digital album cover. Oh wow, the noise on this picture is like, I don't know how well it comes across on camera, but definitely reminds me of like old SM albums like Shiny and FX back in the day. They would have a lot of noise on some of their album photos. Okay, these are some gorgeous photos. I'm honestly surprised. I feel like I had seen a lot of photo shoot spoilers on my timeline, but there's a lot of stuff in here I've not seen. Wow. He is so pretty. Oh yeah, we hadn't seen any of this photo shoot in the other version. I kind of forgot about this one. This set of white outfits here. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it looks like we're getting repeats of the older photo shoot, the glittery outfit photo shoot, and then this one instead of this photo shoot. There we go. That's an easy way to represent what I'm talking about. That's not too bad. I like that we are getting different photos from them, but I personally would have split that up a little bit different just because I tend to prefer when the photos from one photo shoot are all in the same version, but I do understand splitting them up makes it easier for fans who can only buy one version because then you still get to see more concepts. So there's pros and cons to both. I really like this outfit the more I see of it. I love the mesh shirts with like the thumb holes. That's really cool to me. Why are Mill's photos of this photo shoot in a bathroom? I would like to know. Who made this decision? He looks good though, for sure. I think I like the ones with the mirror a little bit better just because that one where like his back was to the camera and you could see his reflection. That was just such a cool vibe to me. But very good photos still. This set of photos, this page spread is so cool. Like, these are all such interestingly posed shots. I really like this page spread. This is really cool. We got some more from this photo shoot. And then their unit photos. That one's really cute. I think I've seen that one on Twitter. Oh, I like that one. That's with like, he's like casting a shadow on him. That's really cool. Artistically. Oh, his hair was still reddish in this photo. I couldn't really tell in the other ones, but the way the light's setting it, that's really pretty. We've got Rie. I think this was his teaser for this version. I really like the vibes of the photos from this photo shoot. The way they're shot is very interesting to me. It feels very different from the other photo shoots. Here we got Junji. This photo, like, kind of blew up on Twitter. It got so many, like, likes and retweets. A viral moment. And then Junri. Oh yeah, because that was their unit photo. That explains why none of their unit photos in the other version looked familiar. I forgot about these outfits. Why are they sitting so far apart on the bench? The distance. We've got a group photo. I really like Hyojung's outfit in this photo shoot. Oh good. I think this was his teaser for this version. He is so pretty. Yeah, see, like this outfit. This, like, sweater. So good. And, like, the blue hair with the white fit. Just so pretty. I wonder why they did that one photo shoot so, like, far in advance of the rest. Oh, yeah, I can see here was Cuban Caesar photo with Fred. So I think they did, like, a 50-50 split with 3 of the teaser photos in the other version and 3 in this one. That seems pretty fair. Yeah, the vibes of this photo shoot, again, are just so nice. Again, love the long hair. So for the photo card, I got Junji with his rainbow. Well, it's not really rainbow, it's just green and purple, but still, the pastel unicorn hair. Very cute. So that is the second Junji card that I've pulled now. I might just keep this one, honestly. I'm sure there will be plenty of cards in circulation for this album. They've been doing a ton of fan signs with a lot of pops, so Junji is my third bias in the group after Hyojung and 9. I'm not really planning to collect particular members, but that is a really pretty card, so I will probably just keep what I pulled here and then try to buy 9s later. Again, Hyojung are just so good at unit photos. It's unreal. Like, this shot is like there are romance movies where the leads do not have this much chemistry. Like, it is so good. And to be clear, I'm not one of those people saying, like, that they're actually a thing in real life just because they play characters in their music videos. Separation of art and reality, but they are very good at portraying those characters, I feel like, even in photo shoots. Man. get some more group photos. I almost wish personally that this version had just been these two photo shoots and then the other one had been this one and then the other set of outfits. But again, that's just personal nitpicking. I think what I really like about this set of photos is the lighting. It's very moody and dramatic. I really like it. The vibe of this photo shoot really reminds me of Nabi, honestly, on the album. We have our lyrics again. And the credits. Produced by Part 1, was released in early 2020. I do plan to get the black version eventually. I had actually originally ordered that with my Soul Collection albums, but that was canceled due to the album going out of stock. And when I went to buy another copy, the only one I could find for a price I was willing to pay was the white version. I believe this one has individual member photo cards, while the black one had unit photo cards. And I'm really excited to own this album because this one actually has the first song I ever heard from this group. Again, super consistent packaging. Really, really appreciate that. I actually really love the, iridescence of this white cover. I did not expect that at all. I thought it was going to be much flatter of a white, but this is really, really beautiful. But much like Produced by Part 2, it has 3 songs. Designer, Angel, and Heartbreak Theater, I believe is the translation of the last one. All 3 of the songs are very good. Designer and Angel are personally both in my top 10 OnlyOneOf songs. Angel is very fun, very poppy, but the lyrics have that signature OnlyOneOf twist to them that make it much more than just a catchy pop song. And then Designer is house influenced, and as I said in my unboxing of Produced by Part 2, I love me some house influenced K-pop songs. Again, the packaging is almost identical to all of their other albums that I've opened. I think their first 2 mini albums had a slightly different packaging style, but those have long been out of print, and I don't think that many copies were made, so maybe one day I'll get my hands on those albums, but I don't imagine that will be anytime soon. And of course this was back when Love was still in the group, so we start with a group picture of these 7 members. Oh, that's a beautiful picture. Seems like their albums always start with 9, which is an interesting choice. But I'm sorry, this is just such a beautiful picture. His side profile is so pretty. I like that we get a mix of daytime and nighttime shots, too, because I had thought from the white and black versions that maybe one would have more daytime shots and one more nighttime shots. And that may still be the case, but I like that you do get a mix of both. So pretty. Yeah, just the nighttime scenery. It's so simple for a photo shoot, but it looks so good. I feel like that's been a running theme with me opening their albums. It's simple but good for the photo shoots. Oh, and we have our photo card. And we pulled Rie. Oh, I like that it's white on the back to match the white version. I'm not sure if there's much of a market for trading the older album cards, but I will say if anyone has 9 or Yujung's and is open to trading, I would be willing to do so. Otherwise, I will probably just keep this card because I do love all 7 of the members. Next we have Mill. I loved the blue hair he had from this album. He had blue hair for this and then purple for Produced by Part 2, and those were both very, very good hair colors. I feel like they need to bring the fun hair colors back for him next era. That's the only downside, actually, of these nighttime shots. You can't really tell that his hair is a fun color because of the lighting. And then we have Rie. Oh, I love the little flower on his jacket. That is very cute. I love that he has flowers on both of his outfits. That's fun. We like the consistency there. We have another group shot. And then some unit photos of Mill and Nine. I wonder if these will be the same pairings they had for Produced by Part 2. That would make sense. Oh, then we've got the points card, which I don't think is usable anymore. It's been 3 years since this album came out. Next we have Junji with the iconic bang hairstyle. This was that era. And then Love. He was like perpetually blonde for essentially his whole time in the group up until Instinct Part 1, which is something. His poor scalp. And then another group photo. I like that even for the group shots we get both day and night pictures. So we've got Junji, Yoojung, and Rie. So it's like Yoojung is third wheeling the Jun-Rie couple. If we go by their ships from later eras. It is kind of a shame that they get like this big full page spread and the other units are reduced to smaller pages. Such a pretty picture of Yoojung. His outfits this era, or for this photo shoot, were both simple but very, very good. I love the little cardigan. Then we've got Cuban. He and Yoojung had basically the same hair color for this album. I have Love and Cuban's unit pictures. Oh, I like this group photo. Very cool, like, grungy vibe. Oh, okay, this is a bit of a shame. At least it was just one of the lyrics pages that got messed up, because if that was a photo shoot page, I would be very upset. Just like a little mishap in the factory, the one part of the page got bent back and broken a little bit. Like I said, thank goodness it's on a lyric page and not one with pictures. But we have our lyrics for Designer, Angel, and Heartbreak Theater. And then our credits. That is it for today's unboxing. I hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to see more K-pop hauls or unboxings like this one, you can check out the other videos on my channel. And if you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.